Hello guys, this is Video Studio, and in today's video we are going to do this animation using Cinema 4D, and I'm using Cinema 4D R21, and I think this can be done in any version of Cinema 4D. So guys, we are in Cinema 4D, and first of all we have to come to More Graph, then come to More Text. Okay, so it will appear over here, text. So we are going to change this text to our preferred text that we like. So I'm going to change it into fools. So I'll type in fools. Okay, so guys, this is how it will appear. So the next thing that I'm going to do is that I'll come to where the font is, and then I want to change the font to my preferred font. So I'll go through the fonts and I'll go to objects, then try and give the text a little bit depth. So I'll add more depth to the text. I think this is cool. The next thing is that I'm going to reduce the horizontal spacing within the text. I think this looks good. So guys, I'll go to More Graph, then I'll come to effectors, and I'll come to plane effector. So you can see that my text has been affected by the plane effector. So I'll select the plane effector, then I'll come to parameter, I'll come to scale, I'll take uniform scale, and here I'll type in negative 1. As soon as you type in -1, your text is going to disappear. I'll come to rotation, then I'll set rotation here to 20, here to 60. I'll set here to 60, and here to, let's say, 80. So what we are going to do next is that I'll come to follow up, then I'll come to linear, then I'll check in linear field. So this is what you are going to see. So I'm going to animate using the linear field. So I'll click on the linear field and I'll drag it backwards. Now you can see what you are getting. I can see the magic, right? So I'll drag the linear field to the back like this, and I'll set my keyframe at maybe 20 seconds. Then I'll keyframe over there. But make sure that you've selected the linear field, not the more text or your text. Now make sure that you've selected the linear field. So I'll press on the keyframe over here. Then I'll go forward a bit, like let's say 60. Then I'll bring the linear field inside like this to display my text, and I'll click on the keyframe again. So guys, let's see what we have. Okay, so for this looks somehow boring to me. So to make it more interesting, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to add in a delay effect. So I'll select my text, not the plane effector. I'll select the text, then I'll come to More Graph, I'll come to effector, then I'll come here and I'll click on delay. So on the delay, I'll select it, then I'll come to effector, and the strength is at 50%. So what I'm going to do next is that I'll click here where they've written mode. I'll click here, then come down, and I'll check on spring. So let's see what we have. So now our text is more interesting than before. So guys, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to group all of this and put them into a null object. So I'll click on the cube over here. There's a null object over here. I'll select the plane effector with the mode text plus the delay, then I'll drag it on top of the null object. Make sure that you see an arrow pointing downwards, not left but downwards. It means that you are making it a child for the null objects. So I'll click on it. So now you can name it how you want. So I'll name it full. So what I'm going to do next, I'm going to copy, and copying is you can press Ctrl C, Ctrl V, or you can press Ctrl on your keyboard and drag it. Okay, so this is cool, and I'm going to change the name. That's why I duplicate it. So I'm going to change the name. So right now, let's see the duplicate that we made. So you can click here. You see that there's an arrow over here. You can click it and just drag it on top of it. So right now I'm going to change the top one to that, or the fulls rather. So I'm going to click the arrow over here, come to mode text and change the text over there to there. So right now I can see the difference between the two objects. So I'm going to change the group name to over here. I'll click on it, then make it there. So as I select the null objects, I'll come here, scale. I'll come to the scale tool, then reduce the scale of there. I want to make it small. I want it to be in the form of a hierarchy. I think the position is not right for me, so I'll drag it forward a bit. I think this one is right for me. So you can see it. So let's change here. Let's change here to like, let's say 146, something like that, and drag it. Okay. So now, guys, what I'm going to do is that, you see the texts are coming at the same time, and this doesn't make it interesting some way or the other. So what we are going to do is that we are going to add in some offsets into our animation. One has to come before the other. It's like it has to be in the form of something like that. You know, right? So for the day, I'm going to make it come maybe. So for the day, I'll come to the plane effector, then I'll click the arrow down here. Remember that we were animating using the linear field, so all the keyframes are on the linear field. If you go to the fulls tool, all the keyframes are on linear field. So these are the keyframes. Start from 20 to 60. So I'm bringing it from. So it will start from 40 to 90. So you guys get it right. So what I'm going to do next is that I'm going to add color. I'm going to give it a color. So I'll click the down here, I'll click it twice, left click it twice to come like this. I'll come to color, then I'll give it a color. I like something like yellow, I don't know why. So I'll come to reflectance, then I'll add reflection legacy. I'll come to brightness and I'll reduce the brightness to something like, I don't want more brightness. I think this looks cool. I'll give it to the fulls. I'll give the color to the fulls. And what I'm going to do next is that I'm going to create what do you call it? I'm going to create a clouds for a sky. Sorry, I'm going to create a sky for our text. And one thing left is we didn't give it a fillet, or the edges of the text look too sharp. So what I'm going to do is that I'll click on more text, come to caps, then load presets, and I'll go in for this. So let's see what will happen. Oh, this is for the text, so let me go for the fulls. So I'll click on the fulls, come down, come to more text, come to load presets, and I'll go in for this. So I'll come to where the size is, then I'll reduce the size a bit. I think this look cool. Guys, you can see the edges of the shapes. It's now interesting, you get it. So I'll come to the I'll come down here, then I'll come to more text, then I'll come to this, I'll come to load presets, and I'll click on it. Then I'll come and reduce the size a bit, then you can see the changes that has happened over here. I think this looks cool. So let me delete this material. Let me create the sky tool for it, and let's see the changes that is going to happen. So I'll click here twice. I'll click on it twice. I want check reflectance, I want check color. I'll come to luminance. I'll come here. Then I'll click on this HDRI. This HDRI is left in the link in the description, so you can download it from there. I'll open it and I'll click no. So I'll close it. I'll drag it here. I'll come here, and I'll come to sky. So for the sky, I'll drop my HDRI on it, and this is what we are going to get. Our HDRI is showing in our viewport, you get it, and it's going to show in our final render. But I don't want it to be visible, so I'll click on the sky and right click and I'll come to render tags, then I'll come to composites. I want check seen by camera, so I'll check it, and our HDRI will get lost, but still it's affecting our text, but just that it's not showing in our viewport. So right now I think we are good to go. So I'm going to make a little adjustment to the depth. So I'll bring it down a bit. Yeah. So the next thing is that I'm going to add a camera movement to it. Come here. Now click on camera. I'll click. If you click here, it means that you are seeing through the camera. If you click here, it means that you are not using the camera at that moment. But if you click here, it means that the camera is active. So anything that you do, it will affect the camera. So what we are going to do is that I'm going to keyframe. So the animation is going to end like this. So I'll keyframe over here. I want it to end at maybe 70. You get it, or something like 70. So I'll keyframe over here, and here from 0 to here. You get it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add rotation to our animation. So let's see how the thing is going to rotate first. That's how I do my camera animation. If I go here and rotate, I don't know how the ending is going to be. So I'll bring it here, then go to camera, then come to chord over here. So there's our rotation. There's our rotation. You get it. So I'm going to set the rotation at, let's say it's at 65, right? So I'm going to set it at, let's say something like this is cool, 86 or 90. Let's say 90 is cool. Yeah. So I'll click here. I click on the small dot over here. After changing, you have to click it, otherwise it's not going to work it for you. I'll click here. So as I click here, I'm going to zoom in as well to get it. Then right now, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to bring in this keyframe to 0. You get it. So let's see what you have. So this is what you have. Yeah. I think this looks good to me. You get it. Let's say you want to you want to tilt it a bit, you can come to the last keyframe, tilt your distance a bit, you get it, and click on this, and that's it. So that's my camera animation, and this is just a basic camera animation, you get it, and this is for tutorial purposes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some lights. Let's see how it appears. This is not bad though. So what I'm going to do is that let me get out from my camera, otherwise it's going to affect my camera. So now I'm out of my camera, or let me even switch it off. So clicking on the two dots, when you see it has turned red, it means that the camera is no more there. You cannot see even a skeleton or something. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to add in my light, and I mostly use area light. So I'll click on area light, and there's one. I'll increase it and bring it back. I love area light, I don't know why. I click on it, then I'll duplicate it. I'll hold control on my distance and I'll drag it. I'll bring it backwards and I'll rotate it because the light is facing somewhere else. I'll rotate it like this. So I'm lighting in such a way that there will be nothing like shadow. So I'll duplicate once more. I'll rotate it. I'll bring it somewhere here. I'll bring it back a bit. I'll duplicate it, last one, and I'll bring it here. And you know that so this one hasn't been rotated, so I'll rotate it like this. You see how the lighting there. I'll just bring it downwards. And the last thing is that I'm going to add in top light. So this is going to be, I'll go for this light and I'll add in my top lights. So now that is what I have. I think it looks cool. So I'll come to my camera and I'll switch it back. And I'll click in my distance. Then I'll render and see what I have. So I think this looks better than before. So I like this. I'll come to render settings. I'll maintain this size, or you can even change it to 1920 by 1080. So you will come here, then you come to film or video, then you come and you come here. Now I use 29 frames. So right now it's on current frame. So what you are going to do is that you are coming for all frames. So it's going to render from 0 to 146 frames. So you come to save. And one most important thing is that you have to click here and click on PNG. And this alpha channel, don't forget to take this one. You have to take it, otherwise you are not going to get your animation in a PNG format. You have to click here. I'll come here, effect, then I'll add ambient inclusion. If you can increase the numbers over here to 100, here to 100, it's going to give you a better render bar. Sake of tutorial, this is going to take a whole lot of time, so I'm going to skip that side. I'll come to save, I'll come back to save, then I'll click on the third dot over here. It will locate me to where I want to save my project, and I'll just come here, come and create a folder, otherwise you're going to get it. You are going to fill your whole screen with PNG format of animation. So I'll create my folder and name it maybe Dark Fools or name it how you want it. Click here, then come here, then name it, then close it. Now I think I'm done with this thing. I'll come here and click render. So guys, I think I'm done with this tutorial. If this tutorial is helpful, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel, and the name still remains Joe. Like it, turn on post notification, share it. I'm out.